Hello there. It's Ryan Haley with Atlantic Shores Sotheby's International Realty coming to you with the first real estate market report for November 2022. Here it is November 2nd. Going to give a shout out to my wife, Christy. Happy birthday to you. This is a big month. We have actually three birthdays in our house this month, so we're excited about that. But getting on to the real estate market, what have we seen here over the course of the last 7 days for Worcester County as well as Sussex County, Delaware? And what we have seen starting off in Worcester County, 48 new listings hitting the market between coming soon and just listed. While at the same time, we had 39 properties go under contract here in the last 7 days. So adding about 9 units to our inventory here in the last week. Inventory creeping up a little bit. When we look at the entire county wide, we've got 337 properties for sale today, which is still extremely low. When you really think about the fact of how large Worcester County, Maryland is, to only have 337 properties for sale is mind-boggling to me every week when I look at that number, considering we go from the Delaware line to the Virginia line. But we had 128 properties go under contract in the last 30 days. So that gives us a 2.6 month supply currently here in Worcester County, Maryland. The last 7 days here, we also saw 26 price reductions. That tells me sellers are doing what they can to get out in front of the market and making sure that their properties are priced correctly. Now, when we switch over to Sussex County, Delaware, much larger county, we had 132 properties come on the market in the last 7 days here and 115 going under contract, while at the same time we saw 135 price reductions during that time. County-wide, 1,396 properties for sale and 371 sold in the last 30 days, which gives us 3.76 months supply. That's inching up a little bit. That's definitely getting closer to that 4 month supply number. Keep in mind that in general, a balanced market is 6 months supply. So that is the local real estate market. The headlines nationally, and I'm not sure this is a national thing, but it comes up every single year as we have just passed through Halloween. We had a great Halloween celebration here at the beach. Berlin was fantastic at our Berlin office. Our staff was over there, did a great job with a costume contest. So exciting times here. But once we get through October, that means we are now into November and the holidays become upon us. So we've got Thanksgiving coming up and then Christmas. And I get this question every single year. And that is, should I list my home during the holidays? And conventional wisdom has a tendency to tell us that there won't be that many people buying at the end of the year. Things will slow down. Why would I want to list during the holidays? But I'm a firm believer that sometimes we have to go against conventional wisdom and really look at the true market picture. And right now, as I've mentioned a number of times, you can still be extremely successful in selling your property as long as it shows well and is priced with a little bit of energy because we have such a low inventory environment. Now, combine that with the traditional holiday season when we see even less homes typically coming on the market. It can point to a phenomenal time to sell your property because you're truly going to be able to stand out from the crowd. You're ultimately able to get out ahead of the rest of the people who are thinking about selling. So that's number one. You want to get one step ahead of the competition. And that's one reason to consider selling here in the holidays. Number two, this one I find to be the case every year too, and that is that there are typically more serious buyers looking during the holiday season than throughout any other time during the rest of the year. If they're willing to take time out of their holidays to go look for a property, typically they have some sort of need to make that purchase. And when we're entering a shifting real estate market, the need piece is the most important aspect. We're seeing it become more of a need market, whether it's a larger home, downsizing, for some reasons, families split up, have to go different directions, and or tax purposes. So at the end of the year, there could be a number of folks who need to do something from a tax purpose and get a purchase completed prior to the end of the year. So it's a good time to try to take advantage of those more serious buyers in the marketplace. And then number three, if you've thought about making the move up, this could be a great time to do it. Whether it's a move up or a move down or a 1031 tax deferred exchange, so many of Americans are sitting on a large amount of equity. And a large amount of equity can equal a strong down payment, a much larger down payment. And when you have a larger down payment, your loan is less, which then in turn makes the higher interest rates not be as big of a deal in the actual monthly payment. So possibly harvesting some of your equity, taking advantage of that. And if you find the right property, don't delay your plans. Go grab that property, take the equity, and put it down as your down payment. So those are three reasons why you might want to consider selling here just prior to and during the holiday season. So once again, that is your market report for November 2nd, 2022. If you like this information, you'd like to see more of it, please like, subscribe, send me a DM, send me any messages that you have, and I do my best to answer them for you. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.